Hey guys, June here, and today I'm gonna review the 4th and 5th episode of Legend of Korra. Warning you now, there will be spoilers. Does that make any sense? Because like you could literally just go and watch it online. But yeah, sorry. But anyway, in this episode, there weren't, well, in the 4th episode, there weren't that much that happened, but instead it starts out with a cool fight with Sahir and his gang fighting Lord Zuko. Not sure if he still fired Lord Zuko or gave that title to his, descendants or not, but I'm just gonna call him Lord Zuko. And he fought Sahir's gang alongside with his dragon and Korra's dad and the two twins. I don't remember their name. It's so funny because they were actually gigantically main characters in the last season. But yeah, that fighting scene was pretty cool, but after that it just becomes like an investigative type scene because Bolin and Mako went back to Korra and the other guys and telling everyone else that the Earth Queen has been kidnapping all the airbenders. That's it. And after that, man, sorry, I only do this in one take because I have really no patience when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, there were some comedy in it with Boomy making some comments here and there, and that's about it. After that, they start, finding the airbenders, and helping them escape and all that. And with the dialing agents, like, I thought they would be better, but then again, Team Korra beat them again, and I just love it. Like, after all that fight scene and escape the Earth Kingdom, when Tenzin asked the other airbenders if they wanted to join or not, and then none of them refused to to not ever join the airbenders or air nomads. But other than that, they start separated and they went on their merry way. There's not that much too deep into this, but other than that, we found out that Kai is super talented at being an airbender, or at least the physical side of airbending. But as to the spiritual side, there's a high chance that he probably won't be able to master the spiritual side until like the next Avatar show. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's it for episode 4. I'm gonna check my notes, and yeah, basically it. Like, the most eye-catching part out of that whole episode was when Tenzin asked them if they wanted to become a nomad or not, air nomad or not, and none of them refused. So that was really heartwarming, and it was just something else. I mean, like, even Tenzin cried, and he's literally a hard ass most of the time. Kinda. Well, calm hard ass. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it kinda does. But yeah, that's episode 4. And as to episode 5, it's literally called the Metal Clan. The title explains a lot. They went to this Sao Fu type of kingdom. I guess it's a kingdom, and it's kind of funny how the leader of that city, which was Lin's sister, and she said that what's the point of having a queen anyway? It's so outdated. Everyone should express to their fullest potential, and I like that. And the city itself, everyone seems to be so futuristic and looking like that, with technologies, well, not as advanced as Republic City, but it is still advanced for metal bending. I'm gonna guess not everyone is able to metal bend there, because Opal, one of her daughter, well, her only daughter, the Lin's sister's daughter, I really don't remember her name, but she couldn't metal bend. That shows a sign that not everyone in the city could metal bend, so that's cool. As for their clothing, I know, why am I even talking about their clothing? But everyone there that dress up, they all have metal to, to their clothing, especially the guards, which makes them seem so futuristically cool. Like, the second you see the city, it's so cool how, like, it opens up, like, the whole city opens up like a flower, and I like that. As to Opal, she seems like a cool character for future Team Avatar. Maybe she'll even be in the next season, who knows. But other than that, her relationship, well, you can see like a little hint of relationship between her and Bolin, which is kind of cool now that she's, her most likely Bolin's new love life in the future seasons or episodes. But yeah, other than that, the show ended. Well, there were kind of two ending-ish, if not like separate endings, but like the first earlier part of the ending was Kaya fighting Satir, and how like a master airbender, like you start questioning, like where exactly did he learn his airbending, because he seemed to know so much about that culture, like everything. Like Satir, like he probably knows more about being an air nomad than Tenzin, which is really strange, and he seems to be already a master at it. Yet, like, you get what I mean? Like, is that some kind of clue that Aang from the past has like trained him a bit? Like, was he originally an airbender himself, and then Aang sealed up his power? Maybe, maybe not, who knows? It's all up in the air for now, until later episodes. But yeah, the other, well, later on, and the real ending was when Opal tried to, like, express her feelings and everything, not to Bolin, but instead to Lin, about how they should connect and all that, while Lin, like, just repel her, and, Korra literally just like taught her a lesson with words. That's all I could say. And then she started crying, which was really, I don't know. But yeah, for episode 4, I'll give that like 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. Because that episode was actually pretty interesting and pretty good with the action scenes. While episode 5, that seemed a lot more like it was reserved for stories, which is cool. I got no problem with that, because if the developers wanted to tell the story of the universe or the Avatar universe, then please feel free to do all that. But since there weren't that much action or interesting scenes or interesting hints about anything, I'll just give that like a 7 out of 10. But other than that, it was fun watching those 2 episodes. It really felt like those 2 episodes were connected, now that Nickelodeon has told everyone that they were gonna release 2 episodes at a time, which is really weird, because back then it was only 1 episode other than the premiere. But yeah, other than that, I love it. It's still going strong, not like the 2nd season. But other than that, oh man, how many times have I said that already? I'll see you guys next time. See ya.